this, and we go here, and go here, and we do this, and we do. Give me 1 second. I'm just sorting out something. All right. Should be fine now. All right. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, some things from yesterday actually. I was having some fun yesterday. I put on some trades. I was on the M5. Now it's right, we're in the flat hour, but never mind that, right? So yeah. Let's see. I was right. This over here. Oh yes, I entered here. Okay. Let's go like this. So I was looking at price like this, right? I had this information, and I was looking for long here, which stops here. I was thinking, okay, well, we had this action here, kind of something holding over here, and I was targeting to go long. Well, initially we tried and it didn't work. Then noticing this bar, I thought, well, guess what? Now we really reacted from here. This is huge pin, right? Because in my mind, right, it's like the bigger the reaction pin, the more power is displayed. So on this, I added long. I was out here, I added another long, and it eventually at this point I locked it because I was looking at not at this area but at this area here, and we are close with a harami, a formation like this, right? We're close to here. I was looking at this thing over here, right? And yeah, so I locked it, and I ended up at this position. I pushed up the stops. I don't remember if it was here initially or even to here, but I got out, I think at plus 18. Let's try to measure that. Let's try to measure it. Whatever. Let's see. I think, yeah, because 26, 30. Oh yes, I can't do that. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use the measuring tool. Do I have it? So where is the tool? Oh wait, I have it here. So right from here up to right. If this has power, yeah, that's 20. Yeah, pretty much. I'm fairly certain it was 18 points I got out because I had to stop here once I saw this reaction of the thing, and I was thinking, yeah, well, okay, so we have no more power to go up if this one fails versus this, so something else happens, yeah, whatever, it's still 20. So the idea is like putting on a stop for the position, yes, of course, initially, right? And then after, when there is some profit, how much is that? Well, there's some profit we get a reaction to the next level, right? And predetermined level, of course, where that is, and we get a reaction to it. At that point, I put the stop at a very low, very easy level, like +1 or even 0, and even maybe I'll push the stop to break even, and I'll take a little bit off, like just an inch. And then the second reaction, I will push the stop further to lock in some actual profit. And as it happens, sometimes we get to the take profit, sometimes I'll just leave an order and just go away. I'll leave the machine to trail it for me, if it even trails. And sometimes it hits the locked position, right? Now, this time we reached this level, and yeah, as you see, we react higher of this, react again higher of this. So stops might have been here for break even, but mine was here. Never mind, right? So that was that. Yeah, because I was looking at this huge thing, these two, and I was measuring it, and I was thinking, well, if this is 355, 170, well, this is about half, so some reaction here is where I need to lock, right? Pretty much. I mean, I'm just doing some math in my head, right? This is looks like kind of 50%, right? So above 50 for the move. If we go back up, if this is the power, right? If the power is down, right, then 50, this is the premium, right? Anyway, so that's that. Let's remove those lines. They're in the way now. Let's have a look at this. Right. And then we got this push down. And I think that, yes. Because up, I added a long as well. Is this the wrong chart? I added a long. Where did I'm looking at the other screen. Oh yeah, of course, I added a short. Yeah, because I was looking at this and I thought to myself, this is now short. Now on this chart, it doesn't really, it's not apparent, because at this point I switched to 1 minute. Look now. And we gotta go back again. Let's find it. Oh yeah. Right. Now, so I'm out of the long, right? It's fine. And I added a short. The reasoning was this. So, here's long. This is the move up, and we get some kind of pause, and we go even higher. So this, and we stop here again. Now, look, if this is the strong, area, right here, then this is the gap, right? Okay. And what do we get? We get the reaction down. So I was thinking, okay, so the power is down apparently, and we get some sudden push up, and it stops right here. That's interesting. So off this pin, and pin looked a bit cleaner on my platform, even though I'm on an ECN. Never mind though. So I added a short here, initially stop up here, right? So I did this. Pretty much. I was going for this with some of here, right? And what I initially did, right? I think I came down. Let's look at the platform. Actually, I got to take profit on that thing. So yeah, I had a notification set on here. The reasoning for that was on my platform. Now here, can we do this? No. On my platform, this point, or perhaps it's here, you see, this small level here, there was a very apparent gap that I noticed, right? So, in between the power I mean, this is, I mean, first, right? This is a huge candle. After all of this and all of this and this and this, suddenly we get this big candle, which is like 2-3 times more bigger, right? So we get more power. That's interesting. Why that much power? Why stopping at my predetermined level? Interesting, right? And so here there was a gap on my platform. Okay, fine, whatever. So I was thinking, okay, so if that's the gap, then that means that this thing originated here, reaction here, and this is the base of the power we get up. So I was thinking, if we get back to the that area, I'm gonna start trailing it. I'm gonna go to break even, and we'll see what happens from there. And that was exactly what happened. We came to this level. Trail was like a +1 or whatever. I had a dynamic trail on through MT5 since I'm on MT5. And when we started, we get this candle here. Fine, we get this candle, this candle, this candle. I was thinking, okay, we're chopping around somewhat, and I pushed the stop down to here somewhere. I locked in quite some profits, and we ended up hitting the level. Those were 2 trades that I placed last night. Okay, now let's. There was something I was looking at. Yes, there was also something interesting on this thing yesterday. Let's see if we can go back to. This looks somewhat broken, right? But look at this. Very nice actual indicator. Not that, I mean, I don't personally feel that I actually have to have it or need it, but it's kind of nice, you know, to just, I mean, yeah, it looks clean, right? By the way, look at this, like in the middle of the night, right? We go down, we go back up. Look at this thing. We have the power. We have the power here. We go down, whatever. We go down again. Now, this is the power to down. Look, big reaction. Cool. Now, look, and it respects it, and it just respects it all the way. Look, that's interesting, huh? I mean, I'm not awake at this time. The clock is in my time zone. You see 0034 here, 0200 hours, and this. But still, you know, regardless, interesting, right? Reaction of this reaction goes down and comes back up, you know, reaction again, comes back up, just melts. Nice. Anyway, that's not what I was going to. I was looking at something similar yesterday. This particular instrument has quite a wide spread, so I'm not inclined to put on trades outside of market hours at all, actually, on this, at least on M1, but like on when US market is live, so to speak, and if this is on on 5M, then it's fine. I think. Yeah, I was looking at this because this was just, I mean, this was just so clean. Look at this from yesterday, right? Look at this. Whatever happened here happened, right? And then we go up and we get some flat action. Cool. I'm drawing nice lines, right? And we go down, up, down, up, down, up. Finally we decide we're going down, right? From here. We have the power. And now, look. Down, retrace. Down, leave something. Power here, right? And we go down again. Maybe the power's here, what do I know? Maybe the power's here, what do I know? But, like, if you enter here, you're not gonna put a stop here, right? You're gonna put a stop up here, or even here. So, down, it was so clean, right? Easy, down, again, easy, down. And this doesn't look real good, but it came back to, like, the bar, at least, right? And then down again, down, new level, down, and eventually changes direction. But it was so clean. I mean, I was looking at this yesterday while on the NQ in the evening. I just swapped over to CL to check it, and I mean, it was just so clean. And yeah, that was my general idea. No idea, know why it reacted here at 4 o'clock, but probably something happened. And yeah, picking up some steam and then suddenly changing. Let's though, I was also trying some more of the directional arrow things. Let's have a go with this, right? So if we are here, we go here, 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 here. Okay, can we move? Oh, we can't. Oh, that's a shame. Can we actually move this thing? Oh, nice. Right, this, while we are in this area, here we have nothing but a small reaction. We still have nothing. Here we have change, right? You get it, right? Here we have change, and here we come up. This is the entry short, right? If the bias has changed to short, it's here. Which was, it was this, right? So this would have been the short if I was on this market. It would have been here. And I think that was the one, right? Down and then up. Yeah, here. It just closes. You're not gonna get an entry here. You're gonna enter the next bar. Let's be conservative. And the next area is down to here, right? I know there's small thing here and here, but let's be realistic. This is the target, right? And if this is the power, the stop might be here, some spread above, and because this is like at 1600 hours, that's what's it in the US, 10, maybe 11, maybe not 9, 10, depending on like the conversion time. It's probably 10, yeah, over at one of the American time zones in the morning, that is. So yeah, and then it eventually played out like this. How would I play this? Big fat bar, cool reaction, I don't know. Maybe at this point I would be inclined to lock some of it, and then that would mean like perhaps I would just put stops here and close a certain percentage, or I would just put stops, just 0. But yeah, definitely after this bar closes below, I will lock it. I would lock it over here if I was on the screen, and if I was dynamically trailing it, which I could sometimes be doing. I mean, just tell the machine to do it, and it does, right? Yeah, when we get to this level, when price reaches here, I can explain why, the logic why. No, that's the wrong. Let's do it precise mode. Okay, the price gets to here, and let's do this. Because I will explain. So this is the next red candle. Yeah, that's one thing, but the combination of it, red plus green, and then the power up, regardless of, I mean, big spinning top, big bar, big gap, whatever, everything, whatever. This initially is the area I look at for, I mean, okay, so here is the power, right? Now, secondly, if this is the power, then this area, this bar, this level here is the high, is the beginning of the power area. And when price reaches that, if I was trailing it, I would for sure trail it at that point. Okay, a dynamic trail through MT5, you know how it works. You measure the distance in pips, you input dynamic trail, and it trails. That's how it works, right? And yeah, so it means that when this bar has closed, we have been starting to move the stop. The stop is now at break even, and the distance difference between the low and the level is the distance of the stop traveled. Because it's dynamic, it moves, and it keeps up. 1 second, I'm just gonna adjust something on the other platform. I have it's one of my trades just locked in. Okay, fine, never mind. Yeah, so yeah, this locked in at this point, right? And if I see it, I would eventually move would probably move the stop to this point here, locking in some more, because I mean we're so close to the level, right? I don't want to give all of this back, but I mean locking in profits is profits. I'm not gonna lose anything, even commissions, even spread, whatever. If I'm thinking to myself in my head, let's lock it in. It's locked. Locked is locked, right? Now, yeah. So that's how I would move it, and it hits the take profit, whatever. Yeah, but so that's this formation, and yeah, if you're going to ask me, okay, but are you're paying for commissions? Yeah, of course, you're paying for spread. Well, I get another entry when I push the button. I get an entry, right? So I don't get 1-to-1 or like exact precise prices. I get the price that the market gives me, depending on if it's liquid or not, right? And yeah, so there's a difference. So currently, I'm not sure, like at this current moment or at this time on the screen, what the spread was like, but probably, like this spread is probably something like this. So if we are here, this is in 1 minute. Let me guess. If price is here, this is probably the spread of this instrument. And if the market is really good to me, if the spread is nice, it's probably something like this. You understand? All right. And yeah, so moving the stop to this position is quite fine, probably. And yeah, this is, never mind this, never mind this. We'll delete this as well. And we have some more action here. I did put on, for the Swedish stocks on OMX, I put, I buy some of those as well, I did put on some, not limit orders, but it's pending, let's say buy stops, because they become buy stops. It's a bit different with that system. It's buy orders, but they become market orders. Anyway, yeah, I added some longs to. Let's go this. First of all, I think I added. Yeah, this one. Let's see now. Yeah, from this area. I just basically like thought to myself, okay, we pushed, so this is yesterday, right? 24. We were higher, we were quite high, and I was just thinking, okay, listen, if this is the general direction, I mean, I want to get in here, or maybe up to here at this point, right? And so this is this account just, I mean, it buys the stock, the company, and just pretty much just buys it, and I will just leave it because the sizing is different, so I don't really manage it, and I will buy many of them at many different times, and if it's nice in profit, or if the account becomes like if I have too many of one stock and it's in profit, or maybe not even in profit, I'll just close it manually. And it's very many different positions, that's why I do it like that. Anyway, so yeah, I look at this area, I was like, I'm gonna buy it here, and so I did, right? And up to, I considered this like some kind of gap, and the level is 145, and I think I put my order at like 142 to buy it. on like the investing account, and also on eToro. And if you know, I'm on eToro. I'm doing some trades. If you want to follow me, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, and also I was looking at. I think I looked at this. Securitas. What's the Secu? I think it was Secu. Yeah. I looked at this thing. Yeah, here. Why here? Well, I was looking at this thinking to myself, listen, this is a double top. This is not higher. So, while this has some power, this has some power, whatever power it has or had is now no longer. And that means that the last place that we did have power was here. That's what I was thinking. And here's a gap, but again, this is these are stocks. They will have gaps, even a lot more. I mean, this is a daily chart with the gaps. Come on, man. So yeah, I added some. I wanna buy it here. When do we get here? I don't know, but look at the dates, right? This is January, right? Now we're into May. Maybe in December. Who knows, right? Who knows? What's this? February to. Yeah, have no idea. Don't know. But that's the idea. What else did I do? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. And I've been researching this arrow tool and the bar structure to kind of figure it out, but the only logic that the logic that I have is, well, okay, this is let me get out of this. What's the time? Okay, I'm just gonna push this. I'm pushing a stop on a different screen. Okay, it's fine. Right. Yeah. No, I was researching the tool. Let's find another instrument. Let's go on our favorite instrument. I don't know, the Apple, right? Let's go the Apple. Cool. And then let's go this. Nice. Right. So this is a day chart. And I was thinking like, okay, if I measure the candles, then I will see what they do. Sometimes I need to measure the peaks as well, the spikes. I haven't really figured out yet what I like, what's the best way, or I don't have any decision yet on which one is better. So, but that's fine. That's okay, right? As long as I understand personally that I don't like something, it's fine. It's like I said about trading a system, like I think last week. It's one thing if what I do doesn't work, that's a problem, right? It's another thing entirely if what I do personally, interpreting my own system, or when pushing the buttons or placing the trades, if I do it incorrectly, that's my fault. And that I can fix. I can work on that. But if the system doesn't work, we have a problem. As per now, it appears to be quite solid. Anyway, let's draw some lines. Alright, so we got this. Let's say we go green, 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 green. We go up to here, and let's say up to here, to here, to here, and this. Eventually we go up to here, and down, up. I'm doing the spikes now, if you can't tell. that's incorrect. So this pattern is looking for short, breaks up to long, looks for longs, and it doesn't work, and it goes down. Well, that, I guess that happens, right? Here. And what else? Okay. Interesting. Can we move it? Can we? I wonder if we can move this. And we can. Excellent. Let's grab this as well. Cool. All right. So we change to down, we change to up. Cool. Now we would want to pick this up for going long, and it fails, right? So one failure. And we go down, so we change to down. The power is actually here, so here is a nice short to this place. I would say, I mean, this bar right down here, I would say this is big enough to make this go away, and we would be up, right? And go down. And now we don't go short here. Why? So the reason is that the power in one area, while it may work several times, in my rules, in my book, it works one time. So it is ignored, and that's just the way it is, right? And then we end up going up. That's all there is to that. We change direction to up from this point, actually. So this is the power area here. And there's a gap, so I guess if this is the power area, right, for up moves, there's a small gap, so I would probably just go increase it to encompass the gap as well. The strength. And then we have this as well here. So now the question is, like this. Do we have... Oh, we have the fib tool. Cool. Right, that's awesome. Here's 50%. So I'm guessing that either one of these two will have some kind of reaction, and preferably to the long side. And this was already used down, so this is probably weak, and we'll probably hit here. Although there's something here, and there's something... Oh, we already passed this. So there's something here. You know what? I think this might just blast straight through and hit here. So we probably go... This might be something like this. And then... Yeah. Probably something like this. Who knows? I'm speculating. It's not really worth anything. Okay, I think I'm done. I locked in my trade. I'm up. Oh, I am up. That's pretty cool. How many points are these? 10? No? What's this? 60, 70. I have to measure now. Give me a second. It's not a lot, like 8 points on the NQ. But I locked it. Some flat action. I shouldn't be touching this at this hour. Spread is not that nice. So I think I'll just exit. Actually, it's quite silly to exit this. I'll just push it down a bit, and this will have to move. it will stay there, whatever. If it goes down, great. No, if no, whatever. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, that's it pretty much. I'm out.